sentence. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Stay tuned because we got a lot coming up, including next item, which is the one-piece ever red hardy banana live plant. So each one of these words means something. It's Cottage Farms, right? You're getting one, but then let's
break it down.
Break those others down for me.
So ever red means that, look at this picture right here. It's not just a green leaf, because we're not just going to pick any old banana tree to send you. We want the one that is the most brand new and has the most color. So this one has a big tropical green leaf.
Man,
I mean, these
it's
leaves
massive.
are the size of our arms, the length of our arms. They're huge, and then they are painted with these red stripes. You can even see here in the one that you get at home, they have these red stripes. Now,
that's where the ever red comes from.
That's where the ever red comes from. The hardy in the name comes from that this is hardy down to zone 5. Oh yeah, look at this one. As it ages,
so
look
that's
at
great.
the color.
That's very cool.
So hardy down to zone 5. Remember what we said is -20. So yes, that means that you can keep this outside. You do not have to bring this plant indoors. That's one of the things that you love tropical plants. I love tropical plants. I want to escape when I go out to my garden.
Yeah.
I want to think of that honeymoon that I took to Hawaii or whatever it was for you. You use your garden for that escape. But then I don't have the room to drag all those tropical plants inside.
This is not a faux plant.
No,
this is extraordinary.
This is real.
By the way, half our quantity for the season of this guy is already spoken for, and we've only been out a couple of times. So it's 3 ZBMs of $8.06. So I'm getting the smaller one.
You're getting the smaller one, yes. And what we have here is to show you that within about 30 days, it turns into this.
Now, I would put this in the ground.
You can absolutely put it in the ground.
That's what I would probably do.
I would like to put mine in the ground too, because I don't have a big patio. So I don't have a lot of patio space. But maybe you don't have a garden anymore and you can't dig in the ground.
So how big will it get?
It can get to be 6 feet tall. And this is your first season. So in your first season,
really?
It's a fast grower.
Will it actually give you bananas?
It will not in your first year, but you actually will get red bananas. They're little, they're mini, and of course with proper care after a couple of years, you will actually get bananas.
But you're getting it for the
the tropical look. You're getting it because it is a hardy tropical plant.
Is it technically a tree?
It is technically a tree. Yes, so the 6 feet tall. There are multiple stems. There's usually one main stem and then multiple stems that grow off of it. But I have near me where I live, there's like a gravel place on the side of the road. And they have banana trees that line the property. Every year they chop them back in the fall, and every year they grow
pop back up. That's very cool.
This is a better variety. But just to tell you how easy it is to care for. You think they're out there babying the plants?
Can we go down here for a second? So I want to see the trunk of the thing, or the multiple trunks.
Look at that.
Like, that's a big, thick trunk.
Massive.
That's very cool. 500 people on the line right now. That is massive. That's great.
Massive.
So how much, it's a tropical plant. You want to give it as much sun as you can.
So it needs full sun. Yeah, between 4 to 6 hours of sun. And it does work great in containers. We have it underplanted here with some coleus. But you can, put pinku in the bottom of it. You could really put anything in a container with it if you want. When you get it home, it will be this size. I would like to see you put it in a bigger container, in a 12-inch container. The bigger the container, the bigger the plant will get.
I mean, if you're lucky enough to have a pool.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, my friend, our producer Brian, he used to have a place. How big was it? It was like Olympic, and that was just a small pool. It was gigantic. Like a couple of these. I mean, it gives the right?
Oh yeah, tropical vibe. Put them in the pots, and they will, because the flower is not the thing here, you won't have to wait. As soon as spring arrives, it will start to pop out of the ground, and it grows so fast. And they are actually, this ever red, not only is the color better,
that's a great shot,
beautiful, right? But the leaves are thicker and it's sturdier. So any kind of windstorm, you're not losing your leaves.
So again, hardy is a huge word here.
Yes.
If you live in a cold climate, this is, and it's bred to be hardy.
Yes.
That's the point.
That's the point. That even though it looks tropical, it will thrive and return in zones 5 through 9, which means down to -20.
And if you did want to put it in a pot, the larger the better.
The larger the better.
The larger, the bigger.
The larger the pot, the bigger the plant.
Got it.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what you want with this plant. You want it to be one of those showstoppers.
So let's do one of these.
Yep.
From this guy?
30 days to this guy.
30 days to that guy. Okay. This guy to this guy.
By the end of your season.
That's just wonderful.
Yes, wonderful.
And there's no, you're always going to have the color green.
Always, yeah. You can see how it starts in the leaves. I mean, the green and the red. But in the winter, the plant does die back to the ground. So this is a 3-season plant: spring, summer, fall, and then in the winter, there's nothing there. But if you do live in -20, you don't even know because you're not outside.
Springtime, look out, here it comes again.
Pops out of the ground, and one of the fastest growing plants.
Update on the pinku, by the way. About 700 remaining of the pinku, and then it's gone.